At dawn, while the first rays of light spread their reddish hue on the Jerusalem sky, the unique tones of the Breslove prayers, burning with love for the Creator, can be heard as they pour forth from the windows of the Breslove synagogue in the Mea She'arim quarter, the bastion of piety in Jerusalem. The youthful voices of the pupils of the Torah Temima Talmud Torah intermingle with the voices of the Hasidim. This participation in the prayers is designed to imbue the pupils with love and devotion for prayer, which is of major importance in the Breslove Avodas Hashem, divine service. Reb Nachman's carved wood chair, almost 200 years old, stands by the Holy Ark. It is the only physical remnant of the Holy Rebbe, the unique and unreplaced pastor of the Breslove flock. His spirit, evoked in his writings, kindles in the Hasidim a burning love for our Father in heaven. The younger children recite their prayers in class, in the temporary building of the Talmud Torah. Each group prays in accordance with its age and level. How good it would be if we could pray all day like the angels. But we are Jews, and our role in this world is to learn Torah, so the greater part of the day is given to learning.
Nein.
Was ist da unten Lamed?
Komm.
Wie sagt man?
Da. Ko. Ra. Bo.
As soon as he is able to pronounce a few words, the child is taught to read the holy letters of the alphabets, and he is rewarded for his efforts with a caress and sweets. The teachers give much thought to improving pedagogical techniques. The pupils are given the opportunity to participate actively, making their learning more interesting and lively. After he has gained reading fluency, the child is taught Chumash with a Rashi commentary in the ancient melodic chant, which imparts a feeling of lofty holiness. As the child's intellect grows stronger, he is introduced to the Mishnah, the essence of the Talmud. The Rebbe, who has spent many hours preparing the material so that it can be grasped properly by the children, kindles their imagination and interest. On the wall hangs a plaque dedicated by donors who are supporting the maintenance of this class for a whole year.
Nicht mit der großen Feier, nur mit der kleinen Lichterle. Warum? Weil mit der kleinen Lichterle können wir suchen die Löcher, wir können suchen die Spalten und wir können suchen unter die Schafe.
When they have achieved a sound knowledge of Chumash and Mishnah, the children can plunge into the sea of Talmud. As it is done in yeshivot, the lads are paired into chavrusa to prepare their lessons under the watchful eye of the mashgiach. For the Rebbes of the Breslove Talmud Torah, the day's work does not end when the classes are over and the children go home. In the late evening hours, the teachers gather together for a seminar where they prepare their next day's lessons. Often they hear a lecture given by an elder Breslover Chosid to deepen their own piety and rekindle the fire of their Avodas Hashem. And it is with a deeper sense of dedication that they return to their pupils, transfusing into their souls the holy fire of love and devekus for the Holy One.
Aber dem Sifri Rabbeinu und wenn die bekommt von die Schome etwas Achayes aus Gedenken und Beizdamus aus reingehen in die Kinder. Also am Dr. Keshem Sheboliris Karabolirois, Amot Alena Yisrois, kämen das andere reingehen. In eine Kude, was mich spürt, der Kaisoris von Yerushalayim, darf man es dann verkaufen, Neuchli und Manchili. Man sucht, was will der Rebbe auf mir auf der Welt. Die Sachen, was mich schickt zu, und das will der Rebbe da.
Der Wild, da kommen Menschen und sorgen die Tili, die Tigna Kloli. Der Oil hat gemacht, die Weib von Reben, sie und die geben die Geld, man soll bauen, Reben, ziehen mit dem Oil. Und die Aufgebäude, da dem Ziehen. Der erste Mal, wo es muss gesagt, Tigna Kloli. Ihr wisst, was ist Tigna Kloli, Kinder? Der Rebbe hat gemacht Tigna Kloli.
The children are given a broader view of Judaism by hearing stories about tzaddikim and are brought into the world of Hasidism through song and dance. You must always be besimcha, joyous, said Reb Nachman of Breslov, especially on the Sabbath. This injunction is followed with enthusiasm by Hasidei Breslov.
Kinderla, wer will kommen taten mit den Reben? Kommt!
Before Sabbath, even the young tots make a Sabbath party where they sing and dance. The Talmud Torah designs its own learning aids to meet its special needs. They have been so successful that other schools have also adopted them.
Jetzt so mehr koise mehr. 2 mal 1.
2.
You cannot become a Talmid Chacham without a sound knowledge in grammar, spelling, and mathematics. Attention is given to these elements. Several times a day, the children have recess periods. They bounce about like happy birds, knowing that the place of learning is also a place where they can play. Appreciating the fact that a healthy soul is in a healthy body, the Talmud Torah does the utmost to provide the children with healthy, wholesome, warm meals, in spite of the tremendous expense it incurs. The children live in various parts of the city and require an independent transportation service to take them to and from their school. In spite of the great cost, the Talmud Torah provides this service free of charge. To pray for others is a basic outlook of Breslove Hasidus. Saying Tehillim, the Psalms, for the sick and helpless is taught at an early age. To ingrain in their hearts the mitzvah, love thy neighbor as thyself. The children also learn to be thankful for our supporters and generous friends by saying for them Tehillim for their good health, well-being and success. Torah Temima's good name has spread far and wide, and many parents want to bring their children to be educated there. For lack of space, the Talmud Torah cannot accept all those who apply. There is also a need to bring together the various activities of the Talmud Torah under one roof. For this purpose, Rabbi Mordechai Turetz, the dynamic and devoted director of Torah Temima, is planning the new campus of Torah Temima with one of the finest architects in Jerusalem. This would triple the present capacity and enable the various activities of the Talmud Torah to flourish to their full extent. Torah Temima is a great endeavor which is being performed with incredible dedication. The costs are enormous, while the income from tuition fees is minimal. The directors of the Talmud Torah are faced with a crushing financial burden. Who will come to their aid to help lift this burden? Who will take part in this wondrous endeavor for Judaism? Those that can will be blessed with the greatest of blessings, and the zechus, the merit of the holy Grand Rabbi, Reb Nachman of Breslov, zechuso yogen oleinu, will stand by him forever.